Hey guys, so far we have already discussed about bikes. Lot of bikes. I've reviewed so many bikes. So today we are going to discuss about a different segment, that is the scooter. So in the market you have got like plenty of options as far as the scooter is concerned, and if you understand this correctly, in city riding conditions scooters are the best thing that you can actually use for city commute. Because bikes, for cities like Bangalore or Mumbai or Hyderabad, for that matter, any city as on date has got a lot of traffic. For that matter, I think scooters really make sense. So scooters, again, there are actually different cc's of scooters. It starts from like 110cc to 150cc. These are the scooters which are right now available in the market. So the 150cc has got only one scooter, that is the Aprilia 150 SR or something. That one is the 150cc scooter, and the 125cc segment has got lot of options like the Gusto, the the Activa 125, the Axis 125, and I think a lot of other brands, they are also developing 125cc scooters. 110cc scooter is the most popular range of scooters that is being used in this country, because they provide decent power and decent mileage, and they're good for city commutes. So that is the thing. Well, similarly, we also had this idea of buying a scooter because riding the bike on the city was difficult, and then my wife actually wanted to have a scooter because her office was like at Marathali, and she has to travel from Whitefield to Marathali. For that matter, she said that scooter is a better option. So then we decided to buy a scooter. So prior to this, we had owned the Jupiter 110cc scooter. It was like 2-3 years back we owned it, then we sold it because that point of time we never used it, and it was like lying idle, and it was like completely dusty and all that. For that matter, we just sold it. Now again, a year back, we thought we should get a scooter for the city commute, and then we decided what scooter should we go for. So again, I am a guy with pure value for money standard. Okay, so that is how I actually decide to buy things. So then we thought, okay, let's wrap down what kind of scooter we need. Then we thought sometime we might travel with a pillion, sometime we'll travel alone. So for that matter, we thought let's buy a 125cc scooter rather than a 110cc scooter. Then 125, we had a few choices like the Gusto 125, and then the Axis, Suzuki Axis 125, and the Honda Activa 125. And on top of that was the Vespa 125 and the Aprilia 150. Well, Aprilia 150 was the most impressive scooter that I have ridden till date. It's so nice. It actually literally you feel like you're riding a Duke 200 in the city. It's that kind of scooter. It's a gearless Duke. That's what you'll feel about that scooter. But then we thought our requirement is actually not that, because this is a segment where we wanted to just have something for our daily use. That's how it is. So we thought spending about like 85,000 doesn't make sense. Yeah, in Bangalore, Aprilia 150 is about like 85,000 rupees. So we thought, no, it doesn't make sense. So let's find out a scooter which is 125cc and which is cheaper in the market. At that point of time, actually, I did this research, and finally I get through this brand, Mahindra Gusto. That scooter we landed up. The initial impression with the scooter was good. It was not great, but it was good because it had got that decent power, a little more power than the 110cc scooters which are available in the market, and the price was actually the same. The 125cc Gusto costed us about the price which we would have paid for any other 110cc scooter. So it was kind of the cheapest scooter which is available in the market. Plus, I also got a Paytm 5,000 rupees cash back. So obviously that was a great deal to get. Then what happened? So the moment why I went for the Gusto, well, price was one thing to consider. Second was that it has got all the things that a modern scooter was supposed to have. Well, I didn't go for the fancy version of that scooter. Yeah, there is a fancy version of that scooter which has got this flip key and then seat adjustments and all that. I thought they were not worth it, and it was like costing about 4,000-5,000 rupees more. I thought it's not worth it. So let's go for the base variant. So base variant 125cc scooter, I think costed us about like 52,000. That's what the cost was, and top of that I also got a cashback. So just imagine, in a city like Bangalore, we got that scooter for that price. So that was really an amazing price for that scooter. So now I'll just show you the scooter. Well guys, here's the scooter. This is the scooter that we use. You might have seen this scooter in my wife's recent vlog. Yeah, she made a vlog. So she's almost traveling for about like 15 kilometers from here to her office regularly. And the most surprising thing is that the road which she travels is like full of potholes, and not just potholes. It has got that muddy, slushy road which is like which is again like typical off-road of Bangalore. I'll just share that the link to that video on the iCard section in the description section. You can just see that video. Why the Gusto 125? Yeah, as I said, this has got all the facility that is presently available with the scooters in the market. So first thing is that telescopic suspensions and the bigger size wheel, and then engine is also 125cc, and then decent power. Mileage is about like 40-45, that is what I get. And then on top of everything, the maintenance of the scooter is like the cheapest. So yesterday only I got the bike from servicing. It was the third servicing, and guess what, the cost is just about like 380 rupees. That's all about it. And then if you see, Mahindra has provided us like 6 free servicing. Imagine 6 free servicing for 2 years. The scooter has got free servicing for 2 years and around 12,500 to 13,000 kilometers. So that's how the service schedule is. So for free servicing, obviously the bills will be like this only, 350, 400, 500, or sometimes if you replace some spares like brake pads or all, then it might go up to like 700 rupees or so. So that way, if you see, the maintenance of the bike, of the scooter is cheap, and the cost of the scooter was also cheap. Well, so sorry, I would like to correct it here. I just I did a mistake. So I think the price was like 62,000 rupees that point of time, and then 5,000 was a cashback. Okay, yeah, that was the price, because all other scooters in this segment was like 67, 68, 70 like that, and this was about 62,000 rupees, and cashback was like 5,000 rupees. So around 57 is what we actually paid for the scooter. So that way the pricing was really good for the scooter, because it was the cheapest one. And if you just imagine, if I would have spent 62, I could have only got a 110cc scooter. That's what the Activas and the Jupiter and other vehicles cost. And the good things that I like about this bike is that the first thing is that it is very comfortable. The suspensions are really great. They are very comfortable. And second is power. You can't say it as a 125cc power. If you compare it to Access or Activa, it is comparatively less powered. It feels little powerful. I mean, it is little more power than the 110cc scooters that are available in the market. The initial pull is good. That's what actually we wanted. So that way, that is what roughly the power is. It is in between the 110 and 125cc scooters available in the market. Rest, lights, headlights are superb, brakes are great, suspension, as I said, was good, and seating comfort is very nice, handling and all is quite okay. Rest, see, under seat storage what we look for, because we usually in scooters we look for. So that is one great thing. The under seat storage is great, and the fuel tank capacity is about 6 liters. That is one biggest thing, because in most of the scooters what happens, the fuel tank capacity is about like 4 or 4.5 liters, where the full tank range is quite less. So this has got better full tank range, you can say. So 40 to 45 is the mileage that we get for the scooter. So it's a decent mileage, because if you see any other 125cc scooters, I think they give a little less mileage. So overall, as I said, cost point of view, this is a good scooter. It is economic, and comfort is also good. Power and all is quite okay. I mean, like, performance is great. Just that I feel that the braking has to be improved a little bit. I mean, braking is good, but the tire somehow is not so grippy. Because if you remember, I had a fall once. There was a dog which came in front of me, and I had a great fall. So that way, if you see, the tires or something has to be improved for quality braking. I think this is a major problem with most of the scooters, other than the Aprilia 150. The Aprilia 150 really has got very good tires and very good brakes, and this tire size, like, it's very big. So that's how it is. I really love that scooter. Maybe my next scooter would be that one. Probably if I prefer to ride scooters in the city, then I'll do that. So that's one thing. And we have done about like 5,862 kilometers so far. So as I said, I had the recent service done. So that's all about it, about the scooter. Yeah, now I would like to actually share one of my bitter experience with this bike. What happened? My initial impression with this scooter was really bad. What happened was like I bought this scooter from the showroom. I take it to do the puja, and after doing the puja I just ride it to my home. Just exactly after like 200-300 meters or 1 kilometer, this scooter stopped. I mean, it didn't stop actually. There was a signal. I stopped it. I thought to switch off my engine during the signal, and then unluckily the scooter didn't start after that, and that was like one mad moment for me because it was a new scooter. Imagine, I just did the puja and it is not starting. Again, what I did, I called the mechanics, and then they said, sir, tomorrow we'll check it out and all that. Then surprisingly, I parked the scooter near Whitefield somewhere, and I waited for a couple of hours. Then a couple of 30 minutes or so. Then automatically when I started the scooter, it started. So maybe I thought that was some temporary problem, or maybe some loose connection. For that matter, this didn't start. Again, what happened the next day, my wife took it to office, and just imagine, while returning from office, she had the same issue. The scooter stopped. That was a mad moment for me because it was for the second time and I was really angry. Then I took the scooter to the showroom, and they said something they fixed. They said some loose connection or some part replacement, something they did. They fixed it. But to the surprise, again, the same problem happened somewhere else for the third time. And this time I was really angry. I went to Mahindra, I said, you have to take the scooter away because I feel this is a defective scooter. Then a lot of arguments, lot of unnecessary things happened. I created a video also on that. And then they figured out there was a problem with the starting. Some electrical part was there, it was having some issue. So then they replaced it, and they promised that this is the last time this is going to happen. It is not going to happen again. Now the scooter is almost 1 year and I have never received that problem. So I do understand, it happens. Sometimes it happens. Sometimes it is bad luck that the same vehicle will do good at someone else's place, and sometimes it does bad with us. So it's okay. I just forgot and forgive them. So now I think this is one of the best scooter that I am riding because so far I have not received any problem. I have not experienced any problem out of the scooter. That's how it is, friends. So I feel for this price point, yeah, this is a good scooter. Quality and all, if you see, you cannot say it is as the best in quality, but yes, I think it's like in middle of the best and the lowest. You can say it is an average quality scooter. So I think that helps. So if you guys are looking for a budgeted scooter, I still feel you can also go for the Gusto 110. Gusto 110 is the cheapest. I think it is the cheapest scooter that is available in the market, and plus you're going to get that Paytm cashback if you are paying by cash. So that way you're going to save actually a lot of money buying a scooter, because for us, scooter was not the primary thing that we are going to ride. It is just the secondary thing which we are going to use in the city. So we thought, let's not put a lot of money in that segment. So we bought this scooter, and I think we are right now, we're very happy with this scooter. That's all about it, friends. So if you have any specific questions with regard to this scooter, do let me know. I'll answer them in the comment section of the video. Well, if you ask me, so at the end of the video, that question, is it the best scooter available in the market, best 125cc scooter? Well, I would say it is the cheapest 125 scooter that is available in the market, and which is fairly good. I mean, it's not bad. If you ask me the best one, then maybe it is the Suzuki Access, because if you see the power and all, I felt that scooter was good. Because I test ride that time before deciding to the bike, I actually took a test ride of all the bikes which are available, all the scooters which were available in the market. And that point of time, I felt the Suzuki Access was a good bet. And if you have got money, then you should buy the Aprilia 150cc scooter, because that is the best, I can say. If you got money, please go for that scooter. That is the best one. Thank you guys. Have a great day. Bye bye.